Well, welcome to another episode of Zero Yōnin, on with Morgan Svetlana, the Saiko-Komon. Here with Angus as well, and I think Kyodai Street is going to be making an appearance, and at some point, hopefully the Jackie, the Glout, Oyabun, whatever character she opts to bring into the fray. Well. Konnichiwa.
How are you?
Very well. How are you?
Very well. You got a few minutes to talk for a little bit?
Of course. Come on. Go to the lounge.
Alright.
What's in your mind?
I wanted to come talk to you directly because it better come from me than anybody else, but I'll be resigning from Zero Yōnin, leaving state here very soon, and I've got a letter for you if you need it. I've got too much on my mind, and I don't have enough time to explain.
So you're going to wait until you have a conversation with Oyabun, I hope?
That is the plan. If things plan out the way I want them to, then yes, I will.
Well, I can honestly say that I am not happy with this conversation. But also, I do understand because you've had a substantial amount of absence in it.
Yes, and I agree.
No, that note will go to the boss of this family, not to me.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I'll speak with her, and then once I do, then I won't be around anymore. And I do apologize if I'm my absence is not intended to be absent as much as I have. I do apologize for that, but
No, I
things
appreciate
have called me out. Well,
I appreciate the respect of this conversation. I do not yet know how the oil bun will perceive it. But that is something you will find out in your own.
indeed.
You will not be relinquished to this family, or its duty, or your rank until then.
Understood. If we don't talk again or whatever it may be, I thank you for the privilege and the honor to work underneath you guys. It has been.
In the fuck. Anyway, maybe I can hear you now. No? Jesus Christ.
People in that state.
Former 5 priorities going down to the city will be activated at least prior in a minute.
Anyway, but I just want to say thank you for allowing me to work alongside you and learn a lot from you.
I feel that you may have missed the most valuable lessons.
I think I did indeed, Miss Morgan. And honestly, I'm ashamed of it, honestly, for not learning the valuable lessons that I have learned.
I get it. It's a curse of the Kyodai in this clan. Unfortunately.
And once people get to Kyodai, they either get too big for their britches or whatever it may be. Funny enough. Or something happens and they have to either step away or whatever the case may be.
Indeed. So,
But
I
I'll make
don't know
arrangements.
what your availability is to speak to the Oyabun, but I would say that she will probably be here very shortly, if you have time.
I got a little bit to wait
Very good.
and get it settled tonight. It'd be awesome to settle it tonight.
Great. Especially with her schedule and yours.
Indeed.
Where do your duties take you next?
Unknown at this point in time. I wish I knew that answer, but I don't have an answer for you at the moment.
Very well.
So, be sooner than later, honestly. So, I'll find out. It's supposed to be end of the month, but it may be sooner than that. But it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it.
Got it. Like I said, I appreciate the respect of this conversation.
And I appreciate you talking to me about it.
Of course, let's go have a cigarette. Or a liquor.
Understood.
Or something strong.
Indeed.
Did you hear where the explosions came from, Angus?
No idea where they came from. Just kept hearing them.
Well, I reckon that the lights and sirens are probably heading toward that way.
Probably.
Investigations, and they lack security. Who is this fella in all white? Darn.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa, Miss Morgan. Mr. Street. Mr. Angus.
Hey.
How are you all?
Very well.
As best as could be, can be.
Superfluous.
Love to hear it. I am sad to hear of your misfortune, Mr. Angus. That is a egregious action that was taken against you.
I still don't know who done it. Or why. Well, I suspect it was something to do with Miss Morgan because they kept saying about her most of the time.
But I'm tired of waiting outside.
Indeed.
Angus, go check the parking garage to see if the Oyabun's vehicle's here.
No problem.
Konnichiwa.
I can barely hear you, Morgan.
I said konnichiwa.
Good evening. The reason we're standing in the hallway?
We were outside, but we decided to come in. Urgent conversation for everyone included, if you will.
Very well. Let's go upstairs.
Very well.
Thank you, Mr.
There you go, Mr. Street.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go on then.
Indeed. Madam Oyabun, so I don't know if you want to talk to me in private later or whatever, but I'll be stepping away from the family for a very long time in the coming days.
How long is a long time?
Probably a year or more now.
I see.
There are some things that I can't control, and I wish I could control the said things, but things have been taken out of my hands and placed before me, and there's nothing I can do about it at this point in time.
Well, we can only do what we can do.
Indeed.
Thank you for letting us know beforehand instead of disappearing and sending a note.
I do have that said note with me today because I was going to hand it to you personally.
Why would you hand me a note instead of telling me in person?
I don't know, but I figured I'd just hand you my resignation so you know it was, but whatever. But no, I've got, like I said, I've got things that have come up, and it has required me to take a very much needed break and step away to, again, like I said, unseen circumstances. Like I was telling Miss Morgan, it I have no words to explain of how much this family meant to me, why I've been here, and what I've become within this family. All the times I've either messed up or whatever it may be, I'm lost of words, honestly.
Well, I want to thank you for your service. I'm sorry that your time has come and you need to step away for other things, but I appreciate the manner in which you're doing it.
Indeed, I appreciate the way y'all have brought me into this family and treat me like one of your own. And I greatly appreciate that very much, Madam Oyabun.
I did have very high hopes for you.
So did I, Madam Oyabun. So did I.
Does anybody else have any words for Mr. Street?
I'm going to miss working with you, Mr. Street.
Indeed. It was an honor
I
to work with you.
indeed. I was here, well, obviously when you joined, and it was a pleasure to watch you make the rank you have and become my superior, and it was an honor to serve under you. I do wish that whatever trials you face over the next year or so, or however long it is that you deal with it, that it all goes well.
That is my hope that everything goes very well. Appreciate it very much.
Perhaps should you come back, you find a whole list shirt. When exactly do you expect to be leaving?
End of the month. It's the target date.
Will we see you before then?
Depends.
Say
Depends
that
on-
again, clearly.
It depends, Madam Oyabun, on the circumstances at hand. If everything plays into my hand very nicely, then I'll be around for one more time. But there's about an 80% chance that I will not be back around after this. But I'm gonna do what I can to be back around one more time.
Do you have anything that you'd like to say, Angus?
Well, it's just it was good working with you and being under you. It was good every single time. And you're a good person as well. And hopefully everything goes well for you.
Appreciate that, Mr. Angus. I really do.
Your shoes will not easily be filled, Harper. I have watched you come from nothing to what you are in front of us in this moment at this table at this time. And I am proud that you have grown to be who you have become. And I know that your empathy and your compassion for this family and for what we stand for has always stood at the forefront of who you are and what you became. You will always have family here. Should you ever need us, you may call upon us. And if it is within our diligence to do so, we will be there to support you, as you have been here to support us. I have watched you fall, and I've watched you rise, time and time again. The heart that beats within your chest is one of great love, great respect. And for the fact that you would stand here today and speak this to me earlier, and then wait for the Oyabun to make her presence so that you may do so to her as well, shows all three words that we emphasize as a clan. So wherever you go, wherever the road may take you next, may you be blessed upon its route.
I appreciate those very kind words, Miss Morgan.
Very well. Is there anything else from anybody?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Do we have
No.
any more information on what happened to Angus?
I'm trying to figure out the license plate that we captured on the black sedan. I have nothing yet. But I do have a suspicion that this was something that the Valenza family had done, specifically for their targeting of Mr. Angus and their use of my name and the intrigue upon our locations and your name specifically, ma'am. Seemed to have come very soon after having his feelings hurt.
How was my name mentioned?
Angus?
It was just, they just asked, what's your name? That was basically about it. It was mostly they were asking about Miss Morgan.
What did they ask about, Miss Morgan?
They just asked how, like, why, when they did ask about why we thought we were better than everyone else, they thought and they kept saying Miss Morgan does think that. And she was the reason I was taken. They did say it was something about tongue or something like that, a snake tongue, something like that. They said at one point, so it sounded like they were a bit annoyed with her.
Ethnic tongue? What does that mean?
Not sure. It was sounded like snake tongue, not ethnic tongue.
Uh,
Well, I'm
I
not
still don't
actually
understand.
fully sure what they were on about, because half of it I kept acting too much like I was dumb or not by not saying anything, but they still didn't believe what I was saying to them.
They also brought up, according to what Angus had spoken to me about, the report area are human trafficking, things of that nature, asking questions about Rising Sun Relief, all of that.
How do they know about human trafficking?
No idea. They just asked
Well, you
about
did tell them
human
when we
trafficking.
spoke a while back that if they need people, we can get them.
That's a stretch.
Little bit. But we haven't told the Lost about Rising Sun Relief, so I don't think that that would be a conversation to which they would echo. The only ones that we have respectfully spoken about that to are the Reapers and the Valenza.
Hmm.
Which I know where I'm putting my ball on the roulette wheel. So when Mr. Valenza was speaking to you privately, madam, what were the words that were exchanged in regards to that conversation, if I may?
There were many words. You can't expect me to repeat them
Well,
all.
just the generalized conversation, Cliff Notes.
He was upset that you had basically hurt his feelings, that he was somehow not in control himself, that he didn't build their organization up himself. Why are you smirking?
Case in point, I guess. So he stood in front of you in your office, had a conversation about how he felt sad, or he had his feelings trampled upon by me. So he takes it
was
upon
angry.
himself and grabs Angus, and situates some resolve based on that, giving no fuck about having a conversation with you. That's my assumption.
I don't like going on assumptions.
He's not going to. If you were to ask him, do you think he would honestly tell you that he didn't? Or he had his people do it?
I don't know. But what are we to do? Go on an assumption and just go to war?
That's not what I'm saying.
Then what are we to do?
That is
Because
your
any
call
act
to
of
make.
retaliation is war. If words equal the kidnapping and chopping off of a finger, then the only next logical step is war. Because of the giant escalation that was taken to begin with.
I think you hurt Angus to hurt me, to hurt you, to hurt us.
And therefore war. What else do we do? Anything less would be showing weakness. So we
Indeed.
just kidnap one of them and do the same?
We could do an eye for an
that
eye.
would be equal. No. There is no equal.
If I may, Madam Oyabun, to me this right now seems like they want us to retaliate. They want us to pick our guns up and go after them.
If they wanted that, they would have revealed themselves.
Exactly.
But they have left us nothing but whatever questions.
Somebody, and honestly, in my opinion here, if I may, somebody's just trying to get us to pick up our guns and go after them.
The point is, we don't know for sure. And do we start a war without knowing for sure?
No. There's no reason to go to war with them. We can't even, can we even confirm anything it was the Nenzas who started this?
Whoever it was took Angus from 727, threatened a bomb being planted at Weasel Plaza, knowingly.
How did they know about Weasel Plaza?
I haven't the faintest, to be honest. But it's really bold going to a clan's main place and picking up people and getting away with it.
I agree.
But such criminal masterminds they must be, because they all use voice changers and all kinds of shit to hide their identity even further.
Cowards, I think
Oh,
is the word
absolutely.
you meant.
Impotent boys.
Angus, what were these kidnappers wearing by any chance? Did you happen to catch a glimpse of them by any chance?
Basically, all they were wearing was black clothes and bike helmets with the visors down the entire time.
Bike helmets.
They were on motorcycles.
Yeah.
2
Some of them
motorcycles
were
and a V-Star, all black. I have the plate for it, but I do not yet know who it belongs to. It could probably no one.
That doesn't sound like the Bonanzas would do something like that, get on bikes. Doesn't sound like their kind of style.
It doesn't sound like anybody, to be honest.
No, it doesn't.
Sounds like us, but it's
Aye.
not us.
Bikes are a tactic that we would use, and we have in the past.
Indeed. Is there anybody we've ran into in the past that could be coming up out of the blue, out of nowhere, starting something with us? That we've had past beef with, or whatever it may be?
The only other people it could be is the Lost. Or Russians.
That was my next thing. I was going to suggest the Russians at it again.
Did you happen to notice any kind of a Russian dialect when they spoke, Angus?
they used voice modulators the whole entire time, so I couldn't tell accents at all. Because it's at least 3 of them took me. And all 3 used voice modulators.
This will move in whatever direction you deem it to do so, Madam Oyabun.
Give me what I need, and we'll proceed. I'm not going to act on your hunch. If we can get visual confirmation that this is a vehicle that they use, that car, the V-Star, with that license plate, then that would be evidence.
Again, this is oddly interesting that they would go after Angus like this.
Angus is often alone.
Indeed.
And around when no one else is around. Makes him an easy target.
Indeed.
Until we have something I can go off of. This is where it ends. This table right here. This conversation does not go anywhere outside of the family. Is that understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And even
Yes.
within the family, these conversations are not to take place anywhere that's unsecure.
Very
Well,
well.
that at least will definitely, most likely, never happen with me.
Say that again, please.
That will most likely never happen with me. I would only ever tell anybody about this story that's within the family and in a secure place.
Very well, then I'm done talking about this right now.
Very
Is
well.
there anything else? Sorry, Morgan, go ahead.
No, I just said very well. Once I know, I will let you know immediately.
Very good. You're dismissed. Mr. Niiro, are you too good to bow?
No, just not in the right mindset at the moment. Just slipped my mind in the moment. I apologize, Madam Oyabun.
Very well.
Lovely.
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. More to come soon. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Later.